This is what makes the narcissist keep crawling back to you every time. Welcome back to our channel. Here, we dive into the intricate world of narcissism, breaking down its behaviors and complex dynamics. Today, we're exploring a question many of you have asked. Why does the narcissist always come back? It's a puzzling cycle, isn't it? Just when you think they're out of your life for good, they resurface as if they've moved on. But here's the truth. It's all an act. The so-called discard phase. It's a complete illusion. Narcissists don't truly leave. They linger in the shadows, watching and waiting for the perfect opportunity to re-enter your life. So, why do they always come back? The answer is unsettling. Their return is driven by a malicious intent to destroy. Their reappearance is fueled by a desire to disrupt your life, leaving chaos and pain in their wake. In today's video, we'll delve into the narcissist's twisted mindset and uncover the real reasons behind their relentless cycle of returning. If you find this content valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest insights. Let's get started and uncover the unsettling truth about why narcissists always return. Narcissists are emotional predators, often compared to vampires. When they feel slighted, they cling to grudges as if they were precious treasures. They won't let go until they've exacted their revenge. Even minor interactions can make them view you as a threat. If you've dealt with a narcissist, you've likely endured emotional turmoil that left you drained and defeated. But eventually, you broke free. You rebuilt your life, grew stronger, and started thriving. Maybe you worked on yourself, launched a new project, or embraced happiness in a way you never thought possible. Then, just when everything seemed to be falling into place, the narcissist returned. It's as if they have a radar for your joy, and they can't stand to see you thriving without them. They'll wait until you're hitting your stride, whether you're starting a new business, planning an adventure, or simply enjoying your newfound happiness, only to show up uninvited and attempt to derail your progress. It usually starts innocently enough. A text, a call, or a casual encounter. You might even feel sympathy for them and consider giving them another chance. But letting them back into your life is like replaying a bad movie. The same manipulation, chaos, and heartbreak repeat, leaving you trapped in their toxic cycle. After all the pain they caused, you clawed your way back to happiness, success, and fulfillment. But narcissists can't handle seeing you thrive. They show up out of the blue, pretending to want reconciliation, when their true intention is to pull you back into their destructive orbit. If you don't recognize this pattern, you risk falling into their trap again. They'll pretend they've changed, but it's always the same: drama, manipulation, and destruction. Narcissists are like the Tasmanian devil from the cartoons. They swoop in, wreak havoc, and then disappear until it suits them to return. The key is to break the cycle. You must recognize the signs and say, enough is enough. You've been through this before, and you know how it ends. It's time to choose yourself over their chaos. They might try to play on your kindness or sympathy, but remember, you were thriving before they came back. You don't need them. By standing your ground and setting firm boundaries, you can keep them from pulling you back into their destructive pattern. It's time to prioritize your peace, happiness, and well-being over their endless games. Narcissists have a knack for disrupting your life by exploiting your empathy, using it as a tool for manipulation. They'll pretend to need your help, as it's often the only way they can form any kind of connection with you. Their usual narcissistic tactics only push you away, so they resort to playing on your empathy. Sometimes they may even act like they're trying to do you a favor. But don't fall for it. You have the power to set boundaries and stay true to yourself. Whether they come back pretending to be helpful or needing assistance, their true motive is always the same: to cause you pain. The reason they pull you back into the relationship is simple. They thrive on your suffering. Unlike most people, narcissists derive pleasure from seeing you hurt. They are heartless and twisted, enjoying nothing more than seeing you humiliated and in pain. Some even take a sick pleasure in being cruel, even finding satisfaction in your misery. It's disturbing, but that's how their minds work, likely because they've endured similar torment themselves. Narcissists feed off your emotional reactions. They want to see you cry, to feel your anguish. They don't care about your well-being. They just want to see you stuck in the despair they left you in. That's where they feel in control. In their element, surrounded by pain, misery, and hopelessness. It's a place where you lose yourself, where your hope fades, and you're left feeling broken and defeated. For them, pain is familiar, like an old friend. They know it well and are comfortable with it. Naturally, they want to drag you down into that darkness with them. Their only aim is to make you feel the same misery they feel. They couldn't care less how it affects you. Your well-being is the least of their concerns. They just want to see you suffer. But for us, that's completely repulsive. We don't find joy in others' pain. In fact, it disgusts us to see someone hurting, because that's just not how we're wired. We focus on joy, health, and living our best lives. Narcissists, on the other hand, are twisted, morally bankrupt, and completely lacking in decency. They're like poison, and they want to infect you with their toxicity. They want to pull you into their world of despair and darkness. Even if they seem to have moved on, they'll still try to bring you down. It's not about their own happiness. It's about making sure you don't find any. They can't stand seeing you thrive, especially when they're still stuck in misery. Your success highlights their own failures, and they can't tolerate that. To them, you're a constant reminder of everything they lack, and they're in a twisted competition with you, trying to tear you down or one-up you. But their twisted logic is flawed. Instead of using their past as a learning experience, they wallow in bitterness and self-pity. They're content to stay in their pit of despair, never aiming for something better. They'd rather drag you down with them than lift themselves up. Being around toxic people is like wearing shoes that are too small. They pinch, they're uncomfortable, and they don't allow you to move freely. Naturally, you want to escape that suffocating feeling and step into a better version of yourself. Their drama is not a reflection of who you are or who you want to be. It's their burden, not yours. Even when they try to drag you down, you rise above it. You shake off the dirt and reach for the sky because you're meant to soar, not to be buried in their mess. That's what they can't stand. The fact that you're too good for their toxicity. They keep trying to worm their way back into your life, but you know better. You know you deserve better, and that's what you're striving for. If you give them another chance, don't expect a different outcome. They're not here to make your life better. They are here to bring you down, over and over again. They don't understand your strength to rise above their nonsense and become even stronger. They're stuck in their own mess, incapable of change, so they'll continue coming back to drag you down with them. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more insightful content. Have a nice day, everyone.